Hi guys, it's Amanda from GC5 Estate Services. I'm going to do a quick video. This video is not meant to spotlight individual items, so just know that. It's really just to give you guys a good general idea of the volume of stuff that we have in this house. It's a little ridiculous. There's a lot. Not a little ridiculous. I mean, it's really no more than a lot of people of her age bracket have. You know, when you live through the Depression, you don't really throw stuff away. Depression era people really focused on keeping everything, saving everything, fixing it. They were not a disposable society like we've become, that's for sure. So it's pretty typical of a Depression era client. Down here is the garage room. It's kind of like an enclosed carport, if you will. Tons and tons to see. All the Christmas stuff is going to be in this back little cubby. I'm trying to keep it as still as possible. It's hard to do while you're not spotlighting something. It really is just intended to give you guys a good general overview of not only the layout of the house, so you can find the items that you want, but the volume, so you'll know it's worth the trip. I know I'm not spotlighting things, but that green suitcase there is Amelia Earhart for my friends that collect vintage luggage. I know there are some of you. It's a great glider. So guys, there's this stuff, but then also over, it's hard to see, but out there, there's a little patio set you'll get to from the back. Now, don't buy it past the garage if you're a woman. You know, men typically go to the garage first, and there are men or boy type things here. But there's also some lady stuff, or some stuff that some of you ladies would really like. Box lots under the table. I am going to walk over here quickly, just because yesterday I did find these vintage electronics that I did not know we had until yesterday. Those are fun. Those of you that are looking for a turntable to play your records on. Vinyl's super hot right now. I hear you vinyl dealers cringing. We do have a very small box of vinyl at this house. Not a ton. Not a ton. Can definitely think of a few of you for that little corner. I won't call you out though. Alright, we're going to walk you back through here. While we're walking, I'll just tell you, if you're coming from Raleigh or Danville or, you know, somewhere that, you know, you got to drive 45 minutes or so to get here, it's so worth it because there's so much here. I mean, the volume is just immense. And it's definitely worth the trip. So this is the main living room. That other living room is the sunroom. I mean the sitting room. You know, that one we're not allowed to sit in, except for Christmas. My grandma had one of those. That was pretty much most things at my grandma's house. I loved her. She was precious, but she couldn't sit on anything. That's our snack bag. Sorry, you can't have that. Alright, out here's the sunroom. Tons and tons of stuff out here. Some fun, retro dishes and kitchen stuff. Those are some great green glass. through the door you can kind of see that patio set I was talking about with the flowers on it. So John did this room. He rocked it out. Okay. Oh, wait. Check that one out. Totally had one of those as a kid. Mine was a little bit smaller, but had one. That's a great piece too. And the apron on that door. Super fun. I'm gonna make you guys drunk with my driving today. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this in a hurry. It's the second one I've shot. The first one cut me off, so I talked too long. And these are aprons hanging on the door. And then here's the linen closet. Alright. This bathroom, which is not to be used, has some toiletries, perfume and such. I only say that the last house, someone clogged the toilet, and out of everything the house had, it didn't have a plunger, so that was fun. Good times for me. Alright guys, this is where, this is the first room that you're going to see vintage clothing in. This house has tons and tons of vintage clothing, vintage shoes. The costume jewelry is up in the dining room. I've had several different emails from you guys asking the condition of these clothes. This house has not been closed up for, 10 or 12 years, so mold is not an issue. If there were things that happened to have been moth bitten, I did try to get rid of those. Some of the items do still have, a stain or two here or there. If it was, a stain was super, super overpowering, I got rid of it. But for the most part, I kept as much of it as I could, simply because, a lot of you guys really like to rescue clothing, make something different out of it. So I purposely didn't throw away everything that might have been stained. There's a whole wall of handbags. Some paint by numbers. John read an eBay article this week saying paint by numbers were where it's at right now. Okay. Next closet. Some of the gowns you've seen are in this closet. I really struggled with what to spotlight and to not spotlight too many clothes for the people that don't really do vintage clothes, but it is a large portion of what we have. That's fabric, guys. Several boxes of fabric. There are some furs in there, fun yellow coat. I will tell you, the sizes that we've seen are smalls, mediums. A lot of them are homemade clothes, so they don't really have sizes written into them. I have seen some vintage 14s, which you don't come across every day. Trust me, plus size girl knows that. So there's that. A lot of the time period is 60s and 70s, because this lady had 3 daughters. So a lot of it is their clothes. Some fun box purses there. Some fun vintage toys, luggage. With these toys, there is, I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm expecting that to be a pretty good piece. It's the Mouse Power Ranch vintage. And here's a paint by number. It's either a beetle or a monkey. One of those two bands. If you know, put a comment in there. Let me know. I'm curious. I'm sure some of you ladies know because you guys were the Screaming Beatles fans. I like the monkeys because they had the show. Hey guys, down here in this box, this is a true antique. It's from a hanging oil lamp. It's a chandelier. The oil lamp would fit in that bottom part down there. The oil lamp is in there. It has been electrified. I didn't have anywhere to hang it, but I did want to spotlight it so you guys would see more cool handbags. Okay guys, so as you can see, there's just tons of stuff here. The Rocky Mount trip is just so worth it. The drive is so easy. We're going to be here Friday from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. Saturday from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Sunday from 12 until 3. Alright guys, if you have any specific questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. We'd love to answer questions, alright? Super, if you haven't liked us on Facebook, please do so. Thanks a lot guys. Have a great day.